Protons, neutrons, Hess's law, kinetics, redox, topics that can scare away many a high school student are brought to life at Foothill High School by Dr. Rochelle Morris, leaving students with a respect and appreciation for the magic and miracles of this world that we call science, that we call chemistry. As a child, Mrs. Morris grew up in the small town of Redding, California, where she had what she described as a normal childhood. She went on to earn her undergraduate degree from Sacramento State after first attending community college. She continued her education by receiving a PhD in chemistry from UC Davis. The research she performed there is still leading to publications in journals, and her 9th publication is soon to be published. Luckily, she had the opportunity to do some teaching while in grad school, and she decided to devote her career to teaching high school chemistry, and has been at Foothill High School for 9 years. She teaches both regular chemistry, where she able to give students their first exposure to chemistry, and AP chemistry to students who wish to seek to gain a strong foundation. Mrs. Morris is married and is a wife and a mother. She met her husband at a family function. She describes him as her best friend and her rock. They are the parents of 2 wonderful little boys, ages 2 and 5. And with all great moms, her life revolves around them. She's a little light that goes on in the morning in her boys' room. And they're not allowed to start talking or making any noise until that light goes on. I bet all you parents wish you thought of that on Saturday mornings. Her family also includes a cat, or 2 cats and a dog. When it's time to nominate teachers for the Crystal Apple Award, there was no question in my mind that Mrs. Morris was my unequivocal clear choice. I have on many occasions said that I wish more of my teachers were like her. I know that she has contributed to who I am as a student and a person, and I owe her a debt for helping me shape my future. I am honored to have been one of her students and be able to stand before you to present her with the Crystal Apple Award.
Thank you, Preston, for that introduction. So when I did choose to become a high school teacher, I was thought of as being crazy by many people because that meant I'd have to go to college for yet 1 more year after finishing 8 years of college. However, I had assumed that it was going to be a more rewarding path than teaching at the college level. And frankly, I didn't know how rewarding it was going to be. It is my privilege to be on the journey into adulthood for these students and to watch them and enjoy their successes and guide them through their failures. And I enjoy getting up every morning and go to the job, and I feel fortunate for that. I am grateful and humbled for this award tonight, considering I do teach a very difficult subject and the fact that it is AP chemistry, and I know that my students, I have had them work very hard throughout the year, and yet they are still willing to recognize me after all of that. So thank you very much, and thank you everybody tonight.